ends with these four best friends. The fun never ends with the boys.
With the boys,
Yeah.
Of all time. No, we shot at 50.
Hey, 51 states in the U.S., 51 episodes.
Yeah. Well, soon. If Puerto Rico can finally...
Yeah. If Iceland finally comes to their senses.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But no, thank you guys all for tuning in if you're an old listener or a new listener. But regardless, we do something every single week here, and that is crack open a cold one.
Yes.
So please reach into your refrigerator,
Grab a cold
find
one.
one. Maybe your refrigerator is a robot that can automatically dispense
And he
you
goes,
with
cold one, dispensing.
Yeah.
And the little arm comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
Little foreshadowing for what we're talking about
Oh,
today.
man.
So go ahead and crack it open.
Would you consider a snack machine a robot?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get into that.
Maybe. There we go.
Who are those boys on the radio? They've got some cold ones and their own show. So open up your ears, listen to us. Forget your fears, there's no need to fuss, cause the fun never ends with these four best friends. The fun never ends with the boys. With the boys. We're so happy you're listening on this Wednesday evening.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to be talking...
We are the Boys Colon Hour.
We are the Boys Colon Hour, and we're going to be talking about robots.
Robots.
But first,
Bleep, bleep, boop.
it doesn't take a robot to figure out.
Oh.
We always start out with the boy wonder and the boy blunder
Ah.
here. So
I'd argue some robots could figure that out if you taught them.
I'm saying it doesn't take a robot.
Oh, yeah.
See, even a caveman can do it.
I'm saying a robot can do it. Anyone can do it.
I don't know if anyone can do it. Judging by the fact that we forgot it last week.
Wait, did we?
No, we did not.
We had a robot in the studio, maybe that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
No, we didn't forget it last week.
No, because a robot reminded us. So
Yes, a robot came in his boy wonder and boy blunder time.
Man, maybe okay. Well, anyways,
Cold bot is what we call him.
Yes.
Do
Or
you want-
he's C01D.
Yeah. Oh yes. I like that. So Jonathan, do you want to tell us who the boy wonder is, or announce it?
Yeah, so first off, so the boy Wonder is the boy who did something really great this week. Probably helped us out in some way or did some accomplishment. The boy
Okay, really.
Blunder is the opposite of that. Someone who really goofed up, messed up, did some stupid thing, attacked one of us, something like
But
that.
after the show is over, a robot will escort them to robot jail. They'll be tortured by robot devices for the rest of eternity.
Oh my goodness. Or maybe just until next week.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Just for
so
6 days.
the boy Wonder for this week is Clay Catlin.
How exciting. I'll never wonder.
Congratulations.
So the reason why Clay is the boy Wonder for this week is because his podcast has just come out. And Clay, do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so thank you for making me Boy Wonder, first of all. This summer, I interned for IU making a podcast, which is really cool. So I worked on that. It was really fun, and it finally came out, which is really great. So if you guys want to, you could, if you're so inclined, go on the podcast app and search Themester, and you'll find the IU Themester podcast.
Ooh.
Of which 3 episodes are done by me. I believe the episodes are called, just for some shameless plugs, they're called Sneaky Snakes. Hey, that sounds fun.
Ooh, that sounds pretty fun.
We've never done a Snake Week here.
Snake Week.
Becoming Human and Rats with an exclamation point.
Ooh.
So if
Now
those
that
don't-
sounds something like
Yeah.
Clay would want to talk about.
Yeah, so if those don't interest you, then nothing will. But thank you so much. Yeah, and you guys should check it
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we're very
Or
excited.
just Google Themester podcast, and you can find
Yeah.
it. through there.
Maybe we should tweet out a link to make it really easy.
Maybe you guys could. Maybe you guys could do a scathing review of it to get us some press.
Ooh.
Get like an IDS opinion. This is the most Rats was.
Man. I actually should go and leave a review for that.
Yeah, it'd be
I'll
nice.
do that because I've heard that helps a lot. Like if they get a lot of reviews,
Because the
they
reviews in
give
the
me a
podcast store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want, you should listen and leave a
If you
review.
want, you could listen. Yes.
You could.
Yeah, not
You
should.
could. You could. You could listen, and you might like
That
it.
might be
You
jumping
could
to
like it.
conclusions.
Yeah. You could.
You could learn something new, babe.
You could.
In this economy, we could all
If you
afford
don't listen
that.
to rats, well then rats.
Then rats
That's all I-
will
that's all I-
well infest themselves in your apartment.
They could. It's not
They
a threat. I'm just saying they
And if they
could.
don't, sneaky snakes will.
Yeah. And if not, humans.
I will. If not, robots.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, robot snakes and rats. All right, anyways, but yeah, thank you for making me boy wonder.
how about let's get that link out there. Maybe we can do Facebook and Twitter to make it easy for the listeners to find.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we also have to announce the boy blunder for this week,
Which is.
or the robot gone awry, as some people might call it.
Oh.
the boy,
It became self-aware and we
The
had to shut it
boy
down.
robot and the boy
boy, hope not.
the boy
Oh, that's good.
hope he doesn't do this stuff again.
the boy bad robot.
Yes.
Isn't Bad Robot like some
That's
production
like a
studio
film
or something?
production studio.
The boy
Oh yeah, TV's a lot. Like they made like
didn't they make like Spy Kids?
Spy
and stuff like
Kids.
that.
They also made. I think they made like.
I remember
think
they
they
making
made some.
Scrubs for some reason.
I want to say Mission Impossible movies as well as the
okay.
Star Trek movies.
I'm looking it up right
or
now. It
Bad
says
Robot.
J.J. Abrams is the founder of Bad
Okay.
Robot.
You know what,
so-
He's J.J. Abrams had made a Mission Impossible movie, and he
Mhm.
made the Star Trek movies too.
Yep.
Oh, he made
Yep.
the Star Trek movies.
He made the
Yeah.
first like two.
And then he went on to direct the Star Wars.
Yeah, he did Star
That's
Trek.
crazy.
He's done all sorts of crazy.
The third
stuff.
Star Trek was actually the best one, so that's too bad he wasn't in it.
I agree.
Yeah, we've talked about this. But yeah, you know what scares me is that production where it's like Bloomhouse, I think. And it's just like this creepy like girl walking around in this
yeah.
room and you're like, oh god, this is scary.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
Okay, but
I like
anyways,
Bad Robot. It's like a
so
robot.
the
Is it Enfield?
bad robot for this week
I hope
is
Clay
Catlin.
Yikes. All right.
So
I gotta take the rolls with the punches or whatever they say.
so
Roll with the punches.
Roll with the yeah.
What do you gotta take the evens with the odds?
Take turn the other cheek.
Yes.
You know. I
the
don't know.
reason for
Turn
this
the butt cheek.
is
Oh,
so
goodness.
we gave Clay the
That's why you're the
wonder-
bad robot.
Yeah, we gave Clay the wonder because of his podcast. And then we listened to the podcast.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
That's pretty
Let me
good.
just say, yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
fun little verbal joust.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
adjust. Ouch! You stabbed me right in the you stabbed me right in the back with that verbal
You
joust.
poked
really.
my heart.
You poked my heart.
Yeah,
Poked
but
my
robot.
heart.
basically, I'm assuming that the reason this is being given out, am I correct in this, is that the guitar, is that what this is about?
Yeah, I think it is about the
Guitar?
guitar. Yeah, my guitar.
Jonathan's guitar.
My guitar.
Jonathan's gaydar.
His
Which we
guitar-
use because
His guitar is a little robot.
his guitar is the
Yeah,
best.
my little robot guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Clay plays it every week for the intro.
I don't
yeah, if you
play
didn't know
it.
that.
I shred on it.
Yeah. I play harmonica.
Sergey plays the
and Jonathan
castanets.
Yeah. Jonathan plays
But
the
in the other
bagpipes.
any other room because he's not very good.
Sergey
at
and I just play the air guitar.
it. Yeah.
We're just jamming out. But anyways, so Clay forgot the guitar in his car, which he did not have access
And then he
to
forgot
at
his
the
car.
time. Yeah, and then he forgot his car. Yeah, he like parked his car somewhere. He forgot where he
Yeah.
left it. I don't know. We're gonna
Yeah.
find it
Forgot where his
eventually.
keys
But
Well, I mean, I woke up this morning. I didn't have my keys. I was in the middle of a field, and
oh man,
Denny's parking lot.
man,
all right,
couldn't remember anything that happened in the last week. But
It does sound like I deserve this one. However, I will like to appeal it by saying I'm looking at this album that's left in the studio. It's called Naturally by Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. I've never heard this album. I'm sure it's good. But one of the personnel on it has a name that I think deserves being a boy blender. That's all I'm saying.
who is it?
Well, and by the way, this is not profanity because this is a person's name. So I can't get in trouble for this. That's a new rule. This person's name is Binky Grip Titty. Apparently is this person's name. Spelled Griptite. Yeah. Grip tight, grip tit.
It's probably grip tight.
Yeah,
Let me
grip
see
tight.
this.
I mean, Binky is bad enough. There you go.
Pinky Barn.
Could be
Think
a
you grip
stage
tight.
name.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely grip tight.
Grip
It's
tight is still
100%
funny,
grip
though.
tight. Yeah, yeah.
Grip tight's still pretty funny.
It is still pretty
Well,
funny.
regardless
I don't know if
of
it's
the
Italian. It
names,
might be grip
Yes.
titty.
we have a name for you.
Grip to
Yes,
day.
it is
Boy,
blunder.
Hey, you got,
Boy,
you
hope
got-
not.
You got robot too, so
Yeah.
it all
Man.
balances out in the end.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll accept it.
Well, speaking of funny names on records, we've got a record ready for you.
Record-breaking show.
Record, or no, I'm talking about music, baby.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course.
It's time for the song of the week,
Yes.
which
so-
Sergey will.
Very robotic song.
Very robotic song.
It's actually Gentleman
Yeah.
and Mr. Roboto.
We're all
Can we
going
just
to be
say
doing
that?
the robot dance
Yeah.
in the studio. to the
Yeah.
song, so please do
Yeah.
that at home. If
It's
you
actually
Yeah.
it's a techno song written by a robot.
It was written by a robot.
Como
yeah.
arigato, Mr. Roboto. It's that song. Not to give too much away, but yeah. So don't go away, and we'll be back in just a second.
Yeah.
We'll take it away.
And we're back. That robotic song was called Current Berry by Tal Uno.
And it was a robotic song.
It was.
Yeah, kind of techno. There's a very beautiful robot voice.
Yes. Mm-hmm. She was like, I am Tal Uno. I am a human woman.
It was very realistic.
Yes, very realistic. Mm-hmm. I was like, she must be a cyborg or something. There's no way she is that human.
So, robots. You know them.
You love them.
You love them, you hate them.
You hate them.
You can't live without them. That's true.
I actually had a dealing with a robot.
I cannot live without a robot.
Really? What happened?
It was one of those new McDonald's robots.
Oh, the kiosks.
Yes. I was like, I do not want to talk to a human being. You know what I mean? These people, they don't deserve me. They don't deserve me to talk to. I'm kidding. I was like, oh, this is fun. You know what I mean? And there's a line already.
Yeah.
It was weird. Nobody's using the robot kiosk. They're all waiting in the line.
I feel like that's how it is a lot of times.
Yeah, but like the robot.
I like the kiosk, yeah.
Yeah, because you found options that you didn't even know before. Like I went
Exactly,
with
yeah.
Simone, and Simone was like, "Wait, you could like basically they give you the option. Do you want something on it? Do you want a light version? Do you want none of it, or do you want it heavy on it?" So she got like ketchup heavy on her burger.
Oh, yeah.
It was,
Oh,
that's
it was like a
interesting.
ketchup sloppy Joe almost. It was like really really cool.
No, it's pretty great actually because you can like really take your time and like look at the menu.
Yes, and it gives you more
like,
options.
Oh, that is
look,
true.
yeah.
And you don't have to worry about the embarrassing. Can I get a?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't have to talk to anyone because sometimes like you'll know exactly what you want, but then
Yes.
as soon as you get up there, you'll be like, "Can I get a?"
No judgment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're always like, "Is that all?" I'm like an eighth of the way through my order, buddy.
yeah.
You might want to.
Yeah. Slow
they
your
don't-
roll, buddy.
No judgment when I order my quarter pounder with no pickles, no onions, no ketchup, no mustard, no burger, just cheese in the the bun, which is like the only way to eat it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta get the extra double mayonnaise though.
Yeah, whenever I start my order, I'm just like, oh, could I get a cup of water? And they'll be like, anything else? Sir? I'm like, I haven't even gotten to the main meal, buddy.
I haven't got to my main meal. Okay, I want 2 cups of water and a packet of
You might
ketchup.
make it 3, yeah. Anyways.
Can I get the chicken nuggets? But can I not have the chicken inside it? Can I just have the bread? Can I have the chicken and the breading separately, please, and make it myself?
Yeah, they actually let you do that on the machine. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy.
Yeah.
Like basically, you can get it completely
customizable.
deconstruct it. Like you're like,
Yeah.
instead of like bread on this Big Mac, can I just get French toast? And they're like, yes, approved.
Yeah. You can get like a free range chicken for a little bit of an extra charge.
Yes, French chicken. You get the chicken still alive, and it comes with a knife, so you can slaughter it yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I'm not,
It's
I'm
pretty
not a
crazy.
fan of that part.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we provide a bucket, so it's like pretty clean.
Yeah. You can get like organic stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can get Taco Bell food there. They like fly it in.
Yeah.
They just send their drones out.
Yeah, exactly.
So those are robots that McDonald's have designed. But
But
what robots
Man.
would we design?
Wait, back to McDonald's for just a second.
Oh no, please! I'm always.
Why is their ice cream robot never working? I swear. They need to fix that robot. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That robot is terrible.
Oh, it probably, you know what? It probably runs on solar energy. That's why it's always not working
that's
at
yeah,
night.
that's,
Night, yeah.
yeah. That's why it's always
no,
broken.
that's why it's
at
really on
night.
heat mode.
Yeah.
The sun starts shining. He's like, heat mode activated. And he just is like on fire for the rest of the night. Like, don't go near that robot. There's
That
like
robot
a
is
flaming robot in the
dangerous.
corner.
Yeah.
Heat mode, beware.
Yeah. The ice cream robot became self-aware, so it's
No,
too
my
dangerous.
my thing about the kiosk is you can choose who you want to eat the food with. Like they have like limited actors.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like Keith or Sutherland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of the guys from LMFAO is in the back. Like they'll just come out and like enjoy your meal with you, which is really fun.
Yeah.
For a small extra charge.
That is
Pretty cool.
nice.
You also get to pick who makes your food.
Yes.
So then you kind of like build a relationship with
Let's
this
see,
person.
16-year-old Jordan does not like prepared to make what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, binging with Babish or Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Back there, I'm like, let's see. I'm gonna pick Alejandro. I know he's got the he had the acne problem last week, but I think he still be fine
Yeah.
today. Okay.
Yeah, this guy made my burger last week, and let me just say it was not.
Yeah,
very
1
good.
star.
Yeah.
It's like all a bunch
Never
of,
going
like,
back to that
It's like all a
guy.
bunch of like scared, like pudgy, like high schoolers. Oh. And then like you like play testimonials, like, oh, I've been working here for a week. My mom said I needed a job because I'm playing too much StarCraft.
Oh man, you can like read their resumes.
Yes. Let's see. This guy only rose up to a purple belt. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I don't want if I want a guy with no follow through making my burger.
Yeah, especially when he's pounding that meat.
Yeah, when he found
Oh,
that,
my
that
goodness,
jujitsu
yeah.
skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only black belts should be cooking at McDonald's. If you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
They have that one guy from the Vine, like or the Instagram video who's like sprinkling the salt on the on the pork.
yeah.
They have that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
I like that guy cooking my burger.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Anyways, away from McDonald's burgers, away from McDonald's robots and more towards robots. You can tell I'm part robotic because I just rewinded there. Here,
Oh, yeah.
you can tell I'm part robotic because I rewinded there.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed. So what robots would we design? I designed a robot to get our ratings up on the show.
Oh man, we need one of those.
Well, our ratings are really good right now, so
Are they?
don't really need a robot for that. No, we actually don't get to see your ratings, which is sad.
Looking at the
I would take. I would take
By
a
ratings, you mean
robot.
like how many people are listening?
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah,
at
we.
the giant listener counter in the corner of the WX studio, it looks like it just went down by 6.
Oh no,
Oh, now 12.
man!
All
I
right,
wish
yeah.
we did have that though. That would be really
No,
nice.
It could be stressful though.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Our ratings have been a lot lower recently.
Yeah.
We're only at like 2 million right now,
Yeah.
which is a lot lower.
It's down from like 2 trillion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh, man.
no, we're
Got all
kidding,
those robots listening. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what
we like
humans find funny.
We
I
like-
am unimpressed.
we like purchase bots to like listen to our show so we feel better about ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, that's how I got so many likes on Instagram.
Yeah. Exactly.
true.
What robot would I design? Maybe a robot that
Maybe
reminds Billy to shower every once in a while.
Hey,
Maybe a robot that reminds Billy to flush the toilet.
Oh man.
that's a robot. It's called the little lever on the toilet. That's a little robot.
True, I did. Oh, you
It's
could
and
do
it
that
still
as-
doesn't.
Yeah.
It still doesn't remind me.
Yeah,
it doesn't do
exactly.
the job.
We need a
No,
robot
I
to like
do
push the
toilet.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a robot to do some chores on this.
Yeah.
You think a bidet is a robot?
Oh, bidet is definitely a robot.
Yeah.
It was crazy when
Dude, I would hate to be that robot.
when I went to Japan.
Just staring up at
Just staring up at people's.
you know.
Samurai robots? Is that where this is going?
No, that's a little offensive, but no, they were toilet robots that had a wide range of functions, but there were pictures instead of like descriptions, obviously, because it's I wouldn't understand English of what they did, so I'm like, okay, I'll just push this random button that looks like Albert Einstein and see what that does. Oh, it sends like a beam of hot water straight up my crotch. All right, I'm not using that again. You like all these like beams of water that would shoot up at you. Some were hot, some were cold. They would like there's like a dryer in there that like dry your your what out. But they all these pictures. I'm like, what are these pictures trying to convey to me?
What'd you end up using?
I tried a few, but I do remember there's one that looked like Albert Einstein, and it shot hot water. Like it was like this face with this crazy hair, and it shot hot water directly into your into the
you know what's,
into
but-
the crotch. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it ran to my Einsteins.
What?
Right.
Did you like it?
It was like a little bit exciting, but I I'll stick with my non-robotic toilet.
Oh yeah. I've never tried a bidet.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, it's exciting. It's exhilarating.
Man, you need to get one
Jonathan's
of those.
gonna try a bidet once. Next time he's gonna go back, he's gonna have like this like red like shiny like button-up shirt on, like like a black beret on. He's like, oh, those bidets in France, they changed my life. Isn't gonna have bidet installed now?
Oh man.
Which is really just Sergey with a water bottle looking up to the toilet.
Oh my
Like one of those
goodness.
squeeze bottles. All right, bidet.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, I think I know what kind of robot I would like to
What?
design. The one that helps you to get out of bed in the morning.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm saying it's like
I could use
it's
one of
like-
those today.
It just like rolls you out of bed at a certain time,
Yeah.
straight into the shower.
You know that
Straight into the shower.
Straight into the shower.
You don't even get to take your clothes off.
What about this? What
I'm
if
not even-
the robot? Sorry, wait.
Just shower with your clothes on.
No, the robot just like goes around your body.
Mhm.
You get put into this like tub. It removes your clothes.
Oh, come
Oh.
on! I don't know what a robot
It
is.
showers you as you're flying to your wherever you need to go.
Oh.
Work,
Oh, yeah,
class.
let's go.
Oh
You
wow.
arrive.
So it's like a
It fully dresses
pod
you.
that you like ride in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a robot. You
You
can
know-
talk to you while
You
you're.
can
Oh,
have
wow.
breakfast while you're in there.
You eat breakfast
Oh,
while you're in
man.
there. Then you
Yes.
arrive.
Yeah, it inserts
Wait,
a
this sounds
tube.
pretty great.
Like while you're still asleep, it sticks like a tube down your throat and it starts like pumping this goo.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What is this goo?
Breakfast. I mean, you're asleep. You're asleep, so it doesn't matter how it tastes.
Yeah, I guess.
I was thinking of something more like, you get some bacon, some eggs.
Yeah, it's like
maybe a bowl of cereal.
It's like
like-
liquefied bacon that just goes straight in your veins. No, but that reminds me. Do you guys know who John Muir is?
No.
He was the founder of the national parks in the U.S. So he founded them probably in the early 1900s. But why I bring him up is because he was a student at University of Wisconsin, and while he was a student there, he had a lot of trouble waking up in the morning. So he designed this is like in like 70s. So it's pretty amazing.
1870.
He designed
wow.
this alarm clock that would It was like this really complicated alarm clock that was set up with his bed that would hit him really hard on the head with like this plank, and then the bed would fall out from under him, so he'd fall on the floor.
Oh, man.
So he wouldn't have trouble waking up in the morning.
Oh,
so
that
it
sounds
designed, like, this-
terrible.
so that reminds me of that, and that's from like over like not over 200 years ago, but from a super long time ago. This guy with the same problem as you, but he made this
like 2
robot
million
just, like,
years ago.
Just like
Oh, wow.
he basically made a robot violently attack him every morning.
Oh,
to get out of
man.
bed.
That sounds awful.
Like,
Sounds
something-
smart, genius too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Something
Getting
that,
hit up with a plank does not sound like my ideal way to wake up. But
Oh, that's true. Hey, maybe for one of our previous roommates, it might have been helpful.
oh, true.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Some of our current roommates,
Yeah.
including myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, but you falling from the loft would really wake you up.
Yeah, maybe.
You like break your neck on the like on your desk coming down.
I'm awake.
Yeah, I'm awake.
But
And call an ambulance.
Maybe the robots could like realign my neck or something.
Yeah,
You know.
then be like neck realigning, but actually grab like it would like actually grab like your leg. No.
Oh goodness.
No, these robots are advanced. It can heal. Maybe it breaks a bone every day when you wake up.
Oh
And then it
goodness.
heals you immediately.
That
But
sounds
you're waking up
terrible.
now. Hey,
Oh, that sounds
these
awful.
people need to wake up.
Hey, the
okay?
guy who did that, you could go on to found the national parks if you do that. So I wouldn't.
True,
I wouldn't
true.
criticize it too much.
Let's not
Yeah.
talk bad about this guy.
Well, we
okay?
already know you tried the method, Billy, when you broke your wrist this past few days.
That's
Oh, true.
That was when
yeah.
Billy was trying to violently break his alarm clock. When he woke up in the
So I
morning.
hired someone to break my wrist
So to go to your
while I
yoga.
was sleeping to wake up. No.
It was to get out. He hired them to get out of his yoga quiz on Thursday.
Yeah, that's exact. No, what this is a reference to, just so everyone knows, is I like slept on my wrist weird, and so when I woke up, it really hurt. Maybe someone did. Maybe someone was trying to wake me up. But
Yeah.
if you were trying to break my wrist,
I mean, I
you
did see
succeeded.
Sergey
Not really,
kind of
it's not
sneaking out
broken.
of your room that morning.
The
So
bet-
I'm just saying.
with your DiMartini bet.
Well, yeah, with my softball bat. Yeah.
And the crazy thing, the bat was like completely bent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I've
it was
often
pretty
wondered if
crazy.
Sergey was a robot. I'm kidding.
I mean, if any one of us was going to be a robot.
Yeah, who would be a robot if it
It
was
takes
one
one
of
to
us?
know one.
I mean, would Sergey be a robot if it was one of us? I would say he's
know.
wearing all gray right now. He looks like very metallic.
So is Billy, actually. Wait,
am
so
I?
am I.
Wait.
Oh, I'm the only one.
Well,
Who's
I'm
Maybe
wearing
you're
black,
trying. Wait,
but
Clay's
I'm
trying a
good.
little too hard to like blend in with the human.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
yeah.
wearing all gray.
True.
The only one who's not wearing gray, actually.
Yeah.
Well, Sergey's wearing double gray, which is very metallic.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me just push this in.
Billy's wearing double gray, too. He's wearing gray pants.
I don't know. I don't think a robot would have the enough intelligence for my kind of style. All I'm
I thought you
saying.
say I don't know. I don't think Clay is intelligent enough to be a robot. If Clay was a robot, he might have gotten his finite homework right.
Oh, man.
Well, that's exactly you messed it up on purpose to blend in.
No, but I would design a robot. What would I design a robot to? One thing that is like a slight inconvenience that I wish I didn't have to do myself would be like washing my dishes out when like I'm done eating. Like today, like I ate some cereal and milk. I was like, oh, I really don't want to like wash this out and put it in the dishwasher, which is like really the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a robot that did that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, little like small nanite drones that like pick up your plate and put it in the dishwasher.
Oh no, robots would be my girlfriend. That would be really nice.
Oh yeah,
know.
Rosie the
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah, Rosie the robot, not gonna have to worry about heading out to Dorsey every night, racking up a huge bill of money.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
man, yeah.
She's not gonna have to eat. I'll just pick up some motor oil.
It's like Plankton's computer wife, Karen.
Oh yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Except she'd be nicer than Karen. Well, Karen's nice. Karen just doesn't.
Plankton was mean to her,
Yes.
so she was mean back.
Yeah.
My personal opinion. I don't know.
Also, some of us could only really get robot wives. Trust me. So hopefully they make this soon.
Shoot. No, I
True,
would
true.
appreciate a robot that could wake you up in reality. I don't know what else I'd use it for. Transportation, really. I feel like getting from point A to point B
Yeah.
very quickly.
Maybe a robot
Yeah,
to
I mean,
like.
that's coming pretty soon, right? These self-driving cars, you could call those robots.
I've always wanted underground, super fast transportation.
I would say, and
pods.
this is what Billy talked about earlier, a robot to go to class for me, get A's, and then go to work for me and make me money while I stay home.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That'd
yeah.
be
That'd be nice. All I have to do is show up. Like I would go when it's
That
like a
sounds
test
pretty
or
nice.
something. Because like most of my classes, I could get it just from like reading. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The difference
yeah.
is like they take attendance. So I'd have a robot who looks like me. You know, he'd be wearing my clothes. He'd have one of those like those hats with like the spinning propeller on the end. He'd have like a shirt that says "I am a human boy." He'd be like, "Ha ha! Great joke, Professor. What a valuable insight."
What if instead of like
No,
Like,
I need to get that. robot.
achieving things as a human and doing stuff as a human, like in the future, just when you're 3 years old, you just like create a robot that goes to work and goes to class for you.
Wow.
And you're judged as a human based on how well that
How
robot
how good that
performs.
robot is.
And you're gonna try to improve it, but
Do you guys remember that movie Robots, where like every year as you got older you get new parts?
is that the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a 3D
That was
cartoon.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one you were talking about, Sergey?
It
With
was.
Robin
It
Williams?
was.
And
I've
there's-
seen it, but I've totally
Because
forgotten
Robin Williams
about
played like the wacky red robot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Ewan McGregor played the blue one, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
it. Why hello there.
All I know is I had a video game, a computer game that my mom got me based off that game. And like for some reason my computer would start the game and like it would be able to run like the first 2 seconds and then like the dust particles in the game would completely crash my computer every single time. So I never got to play more than like 2 seconds of it.
So I just looked up Robots, the movie, and the first, if you look it up on Google for like the genre of movie, it says romance
Wait, what the heck?
slash adventure.
not a
But, like the
romance
first thing they say is romance.
I
I
would
think
not call
of that
robot.
more as like a kid's like comedy movie, right?
Or like a wacky movie, like a comedy or adventure. I say adventure.
I can see romance.
Adventure comedy.
The
I,
romance
I, I
slash
can see, I
adventure.
can see romance, but I think it should be adventure.
What was there
comedy.
like that one pink girl robot or
Yeah,
something, and
yeah.
that was a little bit of a love interest? But I feel like that was kind of a secondary. Like
I
I
thought
don't feel like that was like the main. Like I would not call this movie a romantic
Trust
comedy.
me, I
don't
saw
know.
that robot. There was nothing secondary about her. Hubba hubba.
Okay, really.
Yes.
But
no,
I mean,
she's a yellow robot.
She's
She's
not
a yellow
even-
robot.
Oh, okay. Whatever it was.
She was pretty she was pretty important in the story, I think.
So,
Was she? Yeah, I guess.
Jonathan? What
Oh,
about
Ewan McGregor was the main robot.
Oh. So Jonathan, what kind of robot would you design?
Ooh. I don't know. Yeah, I mean the waking up robot sounds pretty good.
Oh, maybe one for all of those long hours of investment banking.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great.
banking
Yeah,
robot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, if I could have a robot do my job for me, that would be amazing.
Well, don't worry.
Or especially like the annoying parts of it. Actually, I kind of am hoping that some of it will end up getting automated, like some of the more tedious things. that I
Yeah,
have
don't
to
worry.
do.
Robots are going to basically make your career
Obsolete.
obsolete
Yeah.
in the next 2 years. So
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
I mean, it's
well,
possible.
you know.
Hopefully, bits and pieces though. That would be great. Like the more annoying parts.
But what if you then got paid way less?
It'd be all right.
Shoot.
The robot should get paid.
The robots could.
Yeah.
What about like that awkward moment when the robot that you're assigned to do half of your work starts getting paid more than you?
Oh, that's good.
That's the worst.
Oh man.
Like you get the next paycheck, you're like,
Oh.
second.
Yeah. Who do you think the first robot billionaire is going to be?
Probably Bill Robot Gates.
Bill Robot
Well, that was a good one.
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. That's a good one. Well.
Elon Musk.
Oh.
Yeah, you get it.
Elon, like email.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, electronic lawn
Oh.
Musk.
Wall
yeah.
E. Musk.
Wall E.
Wall
Musk.
Elon Musk.
Wow,
Sorry.
Ooh.
Which actually, this might be a good segue. Actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of all these fictional robots.
Hey, Elon Musk isn't fictional.
Well, Wall-E Musk is.
Waluigi isn't.
He is not. But
Gotcha.
speaking of fictional robots, Sergey and I have created a little segment.
We have.
It's called Sergey. Do you wanna give the intro to this?
Yeah.
And
So
the title.
It's,
and all
it's
that?
called CARS.
Ah.
And it stands for cyborgs, artificial intelligence, and robots.
CAR.
CAR.
Sorry, do you mind if I just make a comment real quick?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we just got a tweet from Duncan Heidkamp, who is currently working as an investment banker in his first year, and he said he couldn't agree more with me about the robotic thing.
Oh.
So yeah, just
Well,
thought I'd,
hey,
just thought I'd give him a shout
I hope
out.
you guys' employers don't see that and be like, oh, they'd rather a robot do their work, huh? Terminated.
Why isn't he working right now? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Terminated.
I'm sure he is working right now,
kidding.
but he does listen every week. So
No,
thank you.
thank
Oh, thank you,
Duncan.
Duncan. Yeah, I was just
That was a
joking.
joke. Hopefully I didn't
I was
click
joking
the wrong buttons.
about you getting fired.
robots.
Ah, the wrong buttons. Oh, no.
I was joking about you getting fired. Jonathan,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
higher chance.
Yeah,
Got it.
probably.
Work ethic.
Let's be real here. Yeah.
So, getting back to the game, it's kind of like Jeopardy, where we're going to have 3 categories, and it's cyborgs, artificial intelligence, and robots.
Shouldn't it be called CASR then? No, I'm kidding. It's very good
Acronym.
title. Yes, acronym.
So then, with that, each one of those categories has 3 different levels. One for $100, $200, or $300.
So 9 questions.
So there are 9 questions in total.
They're all simple.
So hopefully, my robot won't make more money than me in this game.
And so you, Jonathan and Clay, you'll be competing in this game.
Gentleman's
Oh.
game.
Yeah.
So you each are
Wait,
gonna
just the
have-
2 of us?
Yeah.
Just the 2 of
Oh, interesting.
One
Okay.
on one. I know. We were thinking about.
Mono a mono.
Yeah, but you know,
We never really do this.
we'll make this a little bit.
So
more.
how are we gonna answer the questions?
So you're gonna answer them by buzzing in with your own special buzzer, which I've been told that you guys have. Oh,
Okay,
you've
I'm just
prepared
testing
little
that.
robotic buzzers.
From another planet.
That's really good. More like an alien buzzer, but
All right, so that one.
No, it's a robot. It says it's a robot. So
yeah,
that
there's
was-
also the robot.
I mean,
laugh.
if it says it's a robot, yeah,
So
come
that
on.
was Jonathan's, and yours says it came from another planet.
mine is this.
Oh, and that's Clay's sound effect, which is what? What's that? Like a Windows 02
I Googled. It's called.
booting up?
It says. It said Dalek exterminate. I was looking for
Oh.
like an exterminate, but I couldn't find one.
Exterminate.
Or like a malfunction, but I couldn't find either of those. So
All right, so you'll be get ready to use those sound effects because
Yeah.
you'll be using them to buzz in. Sergey and I will be the judge on who clicked it 1st. And yeah, last thing, we're gonna just leave it open ended, kind of like Jeopardy, where you can just say you don't have to do what is or whatever that. is, but you're just gonna say it.
what is a robot?
If neither of you can get it,
Can anyone tell me what is a robot?
Let's see. What is a robot for 500?
If you guys can't get it, then we'll make it multiple choice. So
Why did they say what
Okay.
is a on Jeopardy? That's kind of stupid.
Because
actually.
you give it's like the question is the answer and the answer is the question. I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah, stupid game.
Well, it's the only way
I'm
the
kidding.
robots can process.
car
it.
is a good game though. This is-
Cars are good.
Oh, yeah.
We took everything good about Jeopardy
Or
and
care.
got rid of
as
all
it
the
should be
bad
pronounced.
stuff.
But
Just like robots are doing with the
yeah, with investment banking.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you guys want to start on? Cyborgs, artificial intelligence, or robots? And at 100, 200, or 3?
Let's start robots with 100. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Robots at 100.
Robots.
Robots.
As Grandpa Z would say.
So-
Robots.
Robots.
This fighting machine, known for its distinct European accent, goes back in time to fight humans.
buzz in whenever you're.
Yep.
Because you're
wait, he goes back in time to fight humans.
Oh.
Clay.
Clay.
The Terminator.
That is
Correct.
correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
European accent really threw me off. But then I thought back in time I was like, oh, caveman or something. But I'm like, oh, that Terminator.
Wait, the Terminator fights humans?
Yeah.
I've never seen the Terminator, so
I haven't.
Oh.
Either.
honestly, I'm probably going to do
American
really bad on
masterpiece.
this. I'm not too good at like pop culture stuff, but
Well, I hate to pop your bubble, but
If you want, you can have a robot play for you.
the Terminator.
That doesn't-
Hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, he called in like last week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We just want to
he
show him
did,
some
yeah.
support.
Yeah.
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 And
Oh,
especially-
also, if you're at home, you should play along too.
Yes.
Robot, whether you're a robot or a human, play
Yeah.
along.
All right, Clay, you get to choose the next.
Let's do Cyborg for 300.
All right, so it is this Detroit cop fights villains and cop killers after a wave of crime in his city.
I come from another
I
planet.
do think Clay got
Man,
that
I
one.
need to
That was
pick a better one. 'cause
RoboCop
There's like a
starring
1
Peter
second
Sellers.
delay on my button, so
Oh, sheesh.
Let's do RoboCop.
It is RoboCop. Congratulations, 300 points
Man.
for Clay. All right,
gotta find a better sound effect. Wait, all these have delays.
can you
Just
like,
find one on
can you
YouTube.
move the buzzer like a second or two later?
No,
maybe?
no, it's not like that.
RoboCop is a good movie, man. I've watched that for the first time with Braden, who's our Australian
Yes.
Social media
guru.
manager.
I'll see if I can find
And
one on
That's a really
YouTube.
fun movie. Humans
Oh,
love
that was an international
RoboCop.
video. I love those videos. Do you, if you want, you could just clap or something, or
You can just
you
go.
can make a robot. Maybe
go,
you can
beep.
you can be like Wally or something like that if you want.
All right, I'll just say beep, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Beep.
So, Clay, you get to choose the next category.
Let's do artificial intelligence for 300.
All right. Name the AI that became a Marvel supervillain. Clay.
One second. I need. Okay, wait. I just knew it. Ultron.
Yeah.
Ultron.
It is Ultron.
Sheesh.
Congratulations. All right.
I'm
so-
probably not gonna get any of these, to be honest.
You'll get some. You'll definitely
Hey.
get some.
Hey, don't count yourself out.
Just wait till they have that one like surfing robot, Surfatron. I know that one. I know that one.
Robo Jonathan, the one Robo
Yes.
host we've had on the show.
Welcome to my courtroom of fun and terror. I can't find that voice anymore. I wish we could do that again.
All right. So Clay,
Yes.
would you like to choose the next category?
Let's do robots for 300.
Robots for 300. All right. This Star Wars bot resembles a soccer ball.
Oh, I don't know this
Beep.
robot's name.
R2D2? No. What's what? Oh,
It's Poe
goodness.
Dameron's robot.
You are.
Oh, what is it?
Poe Dameron's
Can I get
Oh,
points for
yeah,
Poe
I don't know
Dameron's
what that.
robot?
I don't know what that thing's called.
we're
I can
coming up with a name.
picture it.
We're gonna open it up to multiple choice if neither of you guys can get
Okay,
it. But
okay.
let's give you.
Oh wait, it's B3, B4,
No,
B5,
no,
B1.
B2.
no.
Oh crap.
BB8.
That's correct.
Ah, nice.
That is
All right.
correct. Jonathan gets 300 points. All right, so Clay, you have 700 points. Jonathan, you have 300. So you're on the board.
All right, hey.
BB8. That's a
That
good one.
opens you up.
Dang it!
Jonathan, you get to
Yeah.
choose the next category. So we got cyborgs for 100 or 200, artificial intelligence for 100 or 200, and robots for 200.
Let's go. Artificial intelligence for 100.
All right. This is the AI in Tony Stark's Iron Man suit.
God. Oh jeez, I know this. Oh, I know it. I think no, it's not it.
Yeah, I don't know this.
Yeah, we need a multiple choice.
All right, do you
Wait, so
want
how does multiple choice work?
So the multiple choice is I'm going to give 4 choices.
Do we have to wait for the end of the choices to
Yes.
buzz in? Okay.
Yeah, wait for the end of the or should they just be able to buzz in as soon as they want?
No. We'll
End
get
of the
the
4 choices? All right, so we'll see. How about you say like begin or something
All right,
like that?
okay.
So, here are your 4 choices. Friday, Pepper, Jarvis, or Jocasta. Begin.
Beep. It's Jarvis, right?
Yes.
Correct.
That is
Friday is
correct.
also correct, actually.
I was gonna say Friday. So
Both of those are correct. So, Jonathan, you get 100, and you get to choose the next category.
I might start saying beep as well.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Jonathan's not.
How about you say boop?
Oh, sorry.
I'll say boop. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. There's another AI one left, right?
Yes, for 200.
Let's go for that.
All right. Bill.
All right. You can find this AI in the Halo games or on your Windows 10 computer.
Oh, B. Cortana?
Correct.
That's correct.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
What is this current score?
The score is Clay, you have 700 points, and Jonathan, you have 600.
Oh,
shoot.
man.
In anyone's
Yeah.
game, we have 3 questions left.
Okay, let's get it. Let's go.
Right.
So, Jonathan, would you like to choose?
Yeah, what's left again?
You've got cyborgs for 100 or 200, and robots for 200.
Let's go cyborgs for 200.
All right. After a horrible accident, this bumbling cyborg detective went on to star in his own cartoon show and Disney movie.
Boop. Inspector Gadget.
Correct.
Ah.
All right, that puts Clay at 900 points. But
Horrifying accident. That's an interesting way to put the Inspector Gadget.
so it's still Jonathan can still tie this, in which case we'll have to do a bonus question.
Oh, okay.
So it's still anybody's game. But Clay, you get to choose the next question. Cyborgs for 100 or robots for 200?
Cyborgs for 100.
All right. This cyborg is known for his coughing fits and ability to hold 4 weapons at once.
Cyborg?
No.
No, I mean it's a cyborg.
Yes.
Sorry.
This cyborg is known
Coughing
for his
fits.
coughing.
Oh, boop.
Yes.
General Grievous.
Correct.
That is correct.
General Grievous from Star
Oh,
Wars.
I didn't remember the coughing.
All right. And technically, Clay has automatically won. But there's
All
still
right,
one
all
more
right, that's
question.
fine.
Let's do one more.
Let's do the final question.
Yes.
Yes.
Sergey,
So
this is for bragging rights right now.
This is robots for 200. This robot is in the Nintendo fighting game series Super Smash Bros.
Boop.
Yes,
Rob.
that is correct.
Well,
Yes.
Well, good
sheesh.
game.
Good
Yes.
game.
Well, good game. I'm sorry, Jonathan.
You had me worried for a while.
Next time we'll have the robot play.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Watson.
man.
IBM's
Yes.
Watson.
But thank you guys for playing, and thank you all for playing at home. We hope you learned a little bit about robot history here today.
Oh, yeah. I know I did.
So what is your guys' favorite robot slash artificial intelligence slash cyborg in like a movie, TV show, anything like that? I like Hal from Space Odyssey. It's a pretty cool robot.
I've actually never seen that movie.
That's like
Yeah, me
it's-
neither.
it's like old Stanley Kubrick. That was like I think the first like, you know how like now it's such a thing of like the perfect artificial intelligence going rogue and going evil.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I would say Hal was the first example of that. Like before that became like such a common story trope.
Wasn't there one in Metropolis? I thought?
Well, Metropolis was just
Oh, it's
about
just
there
a
was like
robot.
there was just like a robot dancing lady.
Oh, that's
and,
right,
But like
that's
this is like the first like artificial intelligence meant for good, designed for good, gone wrong.
Yeah.
Robots gone wrong.
That was an interesting movie.
Yes.
I would say I don't know. I like all the Star Wars robots. Like R2D2 is like my favorite Star Wars character. But
I actually really like the robot from Rogue One. What's
K2SO.
I love
K2SO.
K2SO. I mean, you gotta love. So wait, C-3PO is the gold one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I love C-3PO.
I like C-3PO a lot.
Would
too.
you say R2D2 is your favorite character?
Yeah.
How? He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say-
Hey, he's pretty cool.
He's cool, but I just
Do you
feel
hear
like
him go?
woohoo.
He is
Yeah.
a character. He's in all the movies. Well, he's not in Solo actually, but that's not a
I'm Han Solo.
that's not a saga
Han
film.
Solo.
That's a spin-off.
That's another good robot. General Grievous is cool. He kind of sucks actually, because he got defeated pretty quickly. He looks cool though.
Yeah, he does look pretty cool.
I remember as a kid being like, "This robot looks so cool. I can't wait to see him like be awesome." And then he like
Yeah.
got killed right away. I'm like, "Oh, this is stupid, man." That's the problem with those Star Wars prequels. They come up with like the coolest looking people, like the coolest looking characters, like Darth Maul. So awesome, you know what I mean? General Grievous, and then they die in like 2 seconds. Like, well, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I
They
remember
die
loving
pretty
Darth
quickly.
Maul so much as a kid. Do you remember the old cherry Coke cans?
Yeah, they look like Darth.
I call them Darth Maul Cokes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Or
right.
yeah, there's like Darth Maul Cokes or Spider-Man Cokes too. No, not Spider-Man. Carnage Cokes because they look like Carnage. Remember Carnage from the Spider-Man universe? One of the most underrated villains.
Yeah, he's cool.
What are the other cool robots? I don't know.
I mean, like the Transformers are all pretty cool.
Oh yes, the Transformers.
Those are robots.
I loved those shows when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My favorite one was this one called Transformers Beast Wars, where they turn into animals.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Like
But those are
um,
pretty cool.
Optimus Prime turned into like a gorilla. Starscream turned into like a pterodactyl. Megatron was like this giant, like I think it was like this giant tarantula. It was very cool though.
Very cool.
Yeah. I wasn't crazy about the Transformers movies starring Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
Personally.
they were fine, but
It was just like a lot of like moving like CGI metal. You know what I mean?
I've only seen part of the first one.
Really. I saw it and I was like, that was pretty good. I remember having this. I saw it with my dad. I remember having the conversation with him because I was really excited to see it because I love Transformers. I was like, that was pretty good. They probably won't make another one. He's like, yeah, you're probably right. They probably won't make another one. And then of course they ended up making like 7. You know?
yeah, there's so many.
Not because I think people loved them, but because not because I think critics loved them, but they made I think a whole lot of money.
Oh, they did so well. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Crazy. I think they still do.
Yeah, with a huge budget, but then you
absolutely,
making
yeah.
a ton. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's kind of like like nobody likes Suicide Squad, but it made like a ton of money,
True.
That is true.
and it won an Oscar.
Makeup, right?
I mean, I kind of like Suicide Squad, but
I mean, I liked it.
that was good.
I came with low expectations because I already heard how everybody hated it. So I'm like, oh, this won't be that good.
Oh, yeah.
So then, like, when you have low expectations, you're like, oh, this is fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Expectations.
that was kind of cool.
But speaking of robots, I don't have a good transition for this. Robots playing sports and robots on the news.
Yes.
Oh, like
BattleBots.
BattleBots.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, what?
BattleBots. That show.
Oh,
I love that show, but it was so sad because like the robots who looked really cool would always lose, and the robot who looked just like a Roomba would always just like,
Oh, yeah.
completely clean up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it was just like unbreakable.
Yeah, like the robot that was like it looked like some like robotic samurai. You're like, okay, that guy's gonna lose right away because
Yeah.
that's all that space you don't need.
Yeah.
But the
Or,
Roomba
like
with
parts
the
can
axe,
break off and
yeah,
stuff.
but the
like,
Roomba
yeah.
with the axe is just always gonna win.
Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Anyways, Sergey.
Well,
Oh, I just had somebody text me, Colin. The Iron Giant. That was a really cool robot. I love that.
yeah.
that was a great.
I love that part at the end where he got scary and he got all like the guns and laser beams out. I was like, oh, he's so sick. Like if he wanted to, he could just like.
Oh yeah,
destroy
that's
everyone.
such a good movie.
Yeah.
So, speaking of robots, they recently designed a new robot that can do parkour. So, better watch out for all those
Oh,
parkour
really?
competitions.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
shoot! Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm entering into one. When is this gonna be?
Huh?
Gonna be launched because I'm entering a parkour contest next week and I don't want any
Ooh,
robotic
it's
competition.
Oh, are
already
you?
Out, so.
Yeah.
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 Oh
So
shoot!
you
Should
might
I
be
join too?
facing,
In Cleveland. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know the Cleveland conventions, they've always got those robots. So you're gonna have some stiff competition. Better lube up with some oil.
Yeah, I'll be clueless in Cleveland. Let me tell you that.
But a little bit more on the news. Modest Mouse is coming to Bloomington.
Oh, and I hear they
So-
got a
Oh, really?
robot to be their bassist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Modest Mouse
Bass
in
drum.
Bloomington.
So, indie rock band Modest Mouse will arrive in Bloomington this week to
Oh.
perform at the IU Auditorium this Friday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, Modest Mouse is one of the few bands capable of achieving massive popularity without sacrificing their longtime fans, enjoying a level of mainstream success that few other indie acts can touch. Yeah. So,
Where'd you read that from?
the reason I bring this up is because WIUX is giving you the opportunity to be there Friday night.
Oh,
If you'd
okay.
like some more information on how to win tickets, visit at WIUXFM on Facebook or Instagram.
Cool.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
not
Very
not to rag
exciting.
on to anybody WX is promoting, but I always thought Modest Mouse was a really dumb name.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
it's like
Your
okay.
opinion.
It's,
So your main namesake is this mouse who's very humble. You know what I mean? Come on, it's not that cool.
I'm sure it had some cool origin.
Maybe, yeah.
And
Maybe
then,
maybe like the lead singer was like, yeah, man, this mouse, man, he's like so
He's so
modest.
modest. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse, man, he's just like I was watching Mickey Mouse the other day, and he's so modest, man.
speaking of some more news, Canada becomes the second country to
Allow robots.
legalize medical marijuana. So, they'll be blazing up there. So,
Yeah, so hopefully
I want to
robot-
get your tickets to Toronto. Or,
Okay, man.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hear even the robots are smoking this.
He's in the you know, Canada leads in robot production.
Yeah.
yeah, and finally,
Those Canadian syrup hockey robots.
Canadians, they run on Canadians.
The Eskimo
Yes.
bots.
Yeah, the Eskimo robots.
And then finally on sports, for boxing, one of the largest contracts for sports was given to Canelo Alvarez.
I've never heard of him.
It's for so he's like
Or
a
her.
Mexican superstar, and he used to be with I think HBO.
Oh,
Yeah, and
I-
now but he just got like a contract with a streaming service, and it's for 5 years.
Twitch
But-
TV.
No, not Twitch TV, but it's he's getting paid a minimum of like $365 million. So.
Wow.
minimum.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
See,
No, that's what I call a minimum wage.
See, my problem with him though, one thing that'll be interesting to see him in boxing is because I wonder how much of a controversy his new robotic implants he got into his body will be.
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
allow him to punch as hard as a steamboat.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
those
the
knuckle
lasers
implants.
he has in his arms.
Yeah, the lasers in his eyes too. That he'll be able to fry his opponents if they're you know.
Yeah, if they look
Also,
at
how he's replacing his all of his hands with like razor sharp pinchers.
Yeah, and
Might be a little-
chainsaws.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna fit a boxing glove over that, but whew.
And he gets knocked unconscious, like the robotic, like
The
things
self-destructs.
in his bone. Like, it brings him back up and it fights him as
he just completely passed out.
You're-
And like I said, if he loses, he completely self-destructs and kills his opponent. So,
yeah, so there's motivation for you to lose.
So let's just say that HBO is losing out.
Oh man. Well, unless we have anything else to get to, maybe we should go ahead and get to our listener questions.
Yeah, yes.
We have a few from last week, and then I think just one from this week. So you want to go ahead and get into those?
Yes.
Cool. So the first one comes from the Cold One Fan Club, and they ask, or it asks, favorite off-air moments in the studio?
Favorite off-air moments in the studio?
Yeah. What were some of our favorite off-air moments?
Oh, there's a lot of funny
I mean,
ones.
definitely like us dancing around with the music a few times has been
Yeah,
really
we have
fun.
danced around, which was a lot of fun. I had a video on my Instagram, still was dancing. I would say one time we did a mannequin challenge with Bristol, which was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
One weird one was we've had a few weird ones, but one weird one I could think of was when there was a woman who had maybe consumed a little too much alcohol somewhere.
That's
Who greeted us when we first pulled up to WX Studio. It's like, oh my god, why are you like we were all like this is kind of odd, like because we pull up and Sergey's just sitting there with this like woman, like this very small like college age girl, and like
Sergey was there before us.
I'm like, what is Sergey doing over here? And she's like, oh my god, you guys, hi, like blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, this is kind of crazy. And then like later on, we're doing our show. And the old WX studio used to have like a glass pane over the door.
Yeah.
And like, I just see this like tiny face like jumping up and down. Like it's the girl has like gotten into the house and is like jumping up and down like waving at us.
Yeah, when we were playing
man.
like the theme song. We were like,
Oh yes,
singing
that's
the
what she
song,
was.
And she was, like, jamming
dancing.
out.
So I just see like the top half of this person's face just like jumping up and down,
that
which
was
was really
funny.
funny, honestly.
Uh-huh.
And it was nice to have a fan that night, even though it was a
Yeah.
little bit off-putting at first.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one so we have time to get to all these, hopefully.
yes.
The next one also comes from Cold One Fan Club, and they ask, who is one person you would love to have as a guest on the show?
Ooh, like of anybody.
Yeah, I
I'd
guess
probably
so.
go with one person I really admire, who I think would be a good guest would be Terry Crews.
Oh, that would be
I've been
pretty
watching
cool.
a lot of Terry Crews.
I like
video-
Terry Crews.
A lot of Terry Crews interviews and videos lately. And he seems like a awesome guy.
What's your favorite thing that he's been in?
Oh, I love. Well, he's in a lot of good stuff. I really love the Old Spice commercials. I know that's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
kind of thing, but those are
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And he's like a really like nice, like sweet, like creative guy. So I think he'd be a lot of fun. What do you guys
Yeah.
think?
I would say really any famous actor. I mean, I know that's kind of a
Okay,
cheating
really?
answer.
As long as they're famous,
Hey,
that doesn't matter.
but, like, just it'd be cool, like, or an actor in something that I really like.
Like what? Like who? Like think of one on the top of your head.
I don't know, anything, like a TV show that I like.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
or- Yeah, Jake
Oh.
Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
I think he'd be
he's
so
actually
cool.
really funny in interviews too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he
he's,
is, he is.
He's, like, have you seen his like? He did like the autocomplete interview with Ryan.
Yes,
Reynolds?
I did see that.
And he's like Ryan Reynolds is trying a little hard, but he's like Jake Gyllenhaal's like really funny. In that
No, he
movie.
really
Yeah.
is. He really is, and he plays off people really well. Too.
Yeah.
Or like Rhett and Link or another famous.
Oh,
like,
but those
YouTuber.
guys would like
Or-
completely overshadow us. Is the one problem. But that'd be fun. That would be such a good
Jake
episode.
Gyllenhaal. Any guest would
True.
overshadow us if they're like this famous.
Unless
person.
it's like
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg, like, hey, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think, Jonathan?
I think Lil Yachty would be really fun.
Oh, that would be a lot of
I've
fun.
seen interviews with him, and he seems like a fun
My
guy, and
problem is
he likes
some-
joking around a
In
lot.
some
so-
interviews when he's in a weird mood, he like doesn't really talk at all.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe.
So we have to
but
get him on a good day.
We'd get him on a good day.
But
You
if
know,
we
we
have
could
a
we
good
could
day,
chill
it'd
out
be-
with him before, get some dinner. You know,
if
listen
we
to
got him
some
on a good
beats.
day, it would be
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah, I think that'd be really fun.
Sergey, who do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking of Jake Gyllenhaal, but also,
Hmm.
why can't I think of his name right now? The guy who played Thanos. Literally,
Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin?
I think Josh Brolin would be pretty good.
Interesting. That would definitely.
Yeah.
That would be really. Why do you think pick Josh Brolin?
I just watched interviews with him, and he's a pretty funny guy.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That would. All those would be like
I
amazing.
think like
So
Jack
so-
Black would be really fun
So
too.
Terry, I just
yeah.
saw a movie with Jack Black. It was called The House with the Clock in Its Walls. It was really good for like a random kids movie.
Oh,
I
cool.
would say
It was called what?
The House with the Clock in Its Walls.
Huh.
I was not expecting much because it was based on a book I read when I was a kid that I really liked. But it was
cool.
actually a really good movie.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. It looked pretty wacky.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it was like wacky and really fun, but like also like a really good like dark plot. You know, it was just really good.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so Terry Crews, Jack Black, Josh Brolin, Lil Yachty, if you're listening, you know.
Yeah,
love
hit
Jack
us up
Yeah.
if you want to.
I mean, we know you're listening. Jake Gyllenhaal might be listening, but the other guys are. You should come on board.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into our next question. This one comes from Braden. He asks, so when's the International Cold Ones tour?
Ooh,
This summer.
this summer
This summer.
we're touring. New Zealand. American Samoa. All the major countries in the Pacific. Unfortunately, Australia didn't get on the list. Malaysia,
Ooh.
Taiwan, Philippines,
New Guinea.
New Guinea, Kiribati.
Atlantis.
Vanuatu. But Australia, you know,
Bermuda.
our manager just had a bad experience with some bad shellfish in Australia. He doesn't want to go back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Too many sharks.
No, but I mean, world tour.
Hey, yeah, we're down.
Well, okay. How about this, real quick? Where would you guys go? What would be your stop on the world tour? A place out of the U.S. that you haven't been to?
Oh, that I haven't been to.
Yeah.
I actually do think going to Australia would be pretty
Yeah, I
fun.
was actually just thinking
Yeah.
that too.
Australia would be a lot of fun.
Maybe it's just because you said it.
I've been thinking. I think it'd be really cool to go to Istanbul and Turkey, but I think it's just because I've been watching. I've been really like wanting to go there recently,
Yeah.
but I don't know. We might not be well received there.
Maybe.
You're like, what are these Americans saying? I don't know. I don't know what the Turkish accent is. Sergey, where would you go on the international tour? So we already have these guys aren't creative, so they just picked Australia because I just said it.
Okay, really?
I said Turkey.
Come
Where would
on.
you go?
I know I've been wanting to go to Australia.
Ooh, I don't know. I
I don't
would
have
say.
travel plans.
All I know is if you see those Sheilas down there, you might never come back.
I don't know. I would say Austria, Czechoslovakia, like any of those places. Or not Czechoslovakia,
That'd be a lot of
Czech
good-
Republic.
that'd be really cool.
or Slovakia, because they also have very good beers.
Oh, they do have good
Yeah,
cold ones
They
there.
do have good cold ones. So that would, and it's also very pretty over there.
Oh yes, yes, definitely. And are there Sheilas over there as well?
Oh, there are.
What a shame.
All right, so we do have a few more questions, but unfortunately, I think we're going to have to push them off till next week.
Oh, we have. Oh, I thought we only had 3.
No, we have more.
Oh shoot.
We've got more questions.
All right.
baby,
Well, we won't be accepting submissions next week because we already have so many good questions that we need to get to.
Oh no, we'll accept submissions. We only have a few more.
Question week.
Question
yes.
week. Oh, that could be fun
I could ask
actually.
you guys questions like, Billy, how dare you just go in my room and
But anyways,
where did you
yeah.
get the nerve, buddy?
Out of respect for the next show, we should probably go ahead and get out of
Yes,
here.
of course.
I think it's called Goodnight Moon. Is that what it's
is.
called?
Yes. Good
So
Warren and
keep it tuned for Goodnight Moon,
Interesting.
Yes.
and we will see you next week. And have
Yes.
a good
Yes.
night sleep.
Sweet dreams. Have a great rest of your week, and hopefully, you don't have any robots coming to replace you in your
Yeah,
job.
hopefully a
Thank you guys.
robot wakes you up.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Good night.
Night.